So what do you say when somebody says, I have to talk to my spouse? So with this objection, there's not a whole lot you can say to overcome that single statement, right? So normally there are underlying objections that that person has in their head. So you want to ask some questions. You want to ask, well, let me ask you this. If your spouse was here right now, what do you think she would say? Would she like the product? Would she be okay with the price? What do you think she would say? Would she have any objections if she was here right now? Now, what you're doing is you're trying to pull out not only what the spouse might say, but you're also looking for any objections that they point out, because there's a good chance that those objections are the person's objections that you're talking to, not the spouse's. So you pull out those objections and then you start answering those objections or those questions, and you make sure that you answer all of those so that that person can go back and talk to their spouse and at least be informed as to how to respond to some of the main objections the spouse may have. The next thing you want to do is make sure you at least try to set up a second appointment. You want to get them both on the phone at the same time or in person at the same time. That way you can talk to them both directly. You can answer objections on the fly. You can discuss your products on the fly, and you can potentially get them to sign up. But don't try to hard close someone that says, I got to talk to my spouse. Because if you do, then they're going to turn around and sign up. It's going to go home, and the spouse will be like, you're crazy, this and that. They're going to have a fight, and then that person's going to hate you for forcing them to sign up, or they're going to feel like you forced them to, or you talked them into it. Just don't do that, right? Let them talk to the spouse, and then use the spouse to close that person and get everybody on board. Because if you have an ambassador whose spouse is not on board, that ambassador is probably not going to be able to perform at a very good level. So you want both parties on board regardless, and that's the best way to do it. Hey, before you go, check out the next video. It's another network marketing objection video, and we're going to show you how to respond to it. Go ahead and click on it now.